Joined now by Mark Urbanek, winning Caddie with Tony Finau at the 3M over the weekend. Congrats, my man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's always nice to get a W. They never gets old.
For sure, yeah, and it was your guys' second win together. He's been playing really nicely over the past few months, knocking on the door. I guess, how are you feeling this morning as you reflect back on the entire week?
Yeah, super special week for me. Having moved up here a few months ago, my wife has a lot of family in the area that we're out watching. So yeah, it's just all around special week, and yeah, it's just kind of doesn't really sink in. You're still kind of in the moment, really, not really realizing exactly what happened, and yeah, it's always great to wake up with the flag in the basement.
Absolutely, yeah, and you didn't have to transport it home or anything; it was already there. And you
Mm-hmm.
talked. His family was there for the first time as well, too. It sounded like your adopted hometown. I referenced this on the Caddy line earlier in the week. I said
hmm
Julian
hmm
Trudeau had a win at his adopted hometown with Trey Mullinax a couple weeks out. Watch out for these two. How was that having everybody there, and then just kind of the how fun was the celebrating last night?
I mean, I'm super happy for Tony because obviously he's a huge family guy. In his first two wins, they weren't able to be there those weeks, so I can only imagine for him like how special that was to have them there all week. And we had them over to our place earlier in the week for dinner one night, which was really fun for us. And our daughter being with them, so all around it was really cool for both of us, and I'm super stoked for him.
Well, I read it this morning too that kind of on Wednesday is when Tony kind of realized that he was the betting favorite this week. And I know every week you guys show up, you expect to compete and win. I guess how did you help him deal with that pressure of the week? I mean, I think you look around and you know that you're kind of one of the better world ranked players in the field. When you look around at your peers, everybody can win out there any given week. But how did you help him deal with that pressure?
Well, I feel like anytime we go to an event, he feels like he's going to be if he does his job and takes care of business in his way, that I think he feels like, and we both feel like we're going to be in contention, yeah, any course, anytime with any field. When he's on, he's going to be right up there with the best guys in the game, and he was on. So we just kind of went about our business exactly how we normally would, and I think he's been really confident in a lot of things we're working on, and with Boydo, and everything's just kind of rounding into form. It's kind of been uh, kind of culminating the last couple of months. We all felt like on the team that he was super close to winning again, and it was going to happen at some point in the near future. And he loves the course and loves this tournament. He's always said since I work for him that 3M is right near the top of his list of like favorite weeks of the year. His family comes out and rent a home and do some fishing in the backyard and stuff, and loves the golf course. It's really sneaky good golf course. Especially when the wind was blowing this week, it was pretty stout test, and we don't see rough like that too often, and a lot of hazards, and with the heavy rough and heavy wind, like you had to you had to really hit your ball well and manage it around that course. And as you saw, like the guys that were right at the top was like strokes gained tee to green was the leading stat this week. I would say it wasn't just a putting contest, which tends to happen from time to time on the tour.
Yeah, and you caddied there for him last year, I'm sure. Is it a course that since you've moved up to Minneapolis, have you gone out there and played a few rounds? Or did you have any?
No, I haven't. I've only played a few rounds since I've been here. With the little one running around now, that
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to get away too much. But what I have played in this area has been really good,
yeah,
public or private. But that course is about 45 minutes north of where I am. So, unfortunately, I haven't played it yet. But I hope to. I
yeah.
certainly enjoy my time out there. So,
Yeah, I'm sure
yeah.
you'll be welcome out there anytime. You guys are teeing it up in Detroit this week, and I know people move on to the next town, so maybe you didn't get to hang out with a lot of people last night. I saw Piercy congratulated Tony. What's it like working for one of the most well liked, authentic players on tour? What's the reaction been like among your peers that you've been able to talk to so far?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, everybody, we kind of we compete every week against each other, but we kind of pull for each other as well. So it's like it's a really interesting dynamic, and I love being a part of it and having that ability to compete really hard against guys, but then at the end of the day, congratulate each other on a good fight and stuff like that. So yeah, being working for somebody like Tony has been it's been a real treat. I mean, he's as I told somebody else yesterday, I'm like, I'm 10 years older than him, but I look up to him like as a just an all around like good person. Like, so I think, he's a great dad. He's a great human, all together with all the foundation work that he does. And yeah, he's a great dude. And it's cool that he's that good at golf as well.
It is. Yeah. Well, hey, it was great to see you two back in the winner's circle. Good luck at Detroit this week, and thanks again for your time.
You got it. Thanks for having me.